Have you ever wondered what happened to the legendary masters who left us breathless in Kung Fu Hustle? After more than 20 years, life has taken them down paths no one could have predicted. From a lonely multimillionaire hiding his tears to a legend who quietly passed away just days ago on New Year's Day 2026. Behind the iconic fight scenes are life scars they never shared. Today, join Hollywood Legacies as we reveal the emotional final chapters of the 15 icons from Pigsty Alley. Let's start with the legend himself, Stephen Chow, in the role of Sing. He is the man who turned the laughter of billions into a global empire. But behind his genius was a tearful inner struggle. Stephen chose to walk away from the spotlight to personally care for his ailing mother. His greatest pain wasn't the pressure of fame, but the helplessness of watching his mother slowly forget his face. At 63, he uses that silent grief to keep lighting up the world from behind the director's lens. Supporting Sing's journey was the unforgettable landlord, played by Yuen Cheung-yan. As a former stunt double for the legendary Bruce Lee, he brought authentic Tai Chi to the silver screen. But that glory came at a heavy cost. Decades of brutal training and chronic injuries became a burden he carries in silence. At 73, he remains a vibrant icon, recently proving his mastery in the Marvel blockbuster Shang-Chi. And who could forget the woman who stole every scene she was in, Yuen Cheung, our fierce landlady. A former Bond girl at 18, she sacrificed 20 years of her career for her children. Her brilliant comeback in 2004, gaining over 30 pounds for the role, was a journey to reclaim herself after a painful divorce. Today, at 75, she has returned to her elegant and gentle self.
Who could forget the blank stare and the legendary line, "Landlady, why is there no water?" But behind the laughter of billions, Yuen Cheung-yan lived a solitary struggle. Long pigeonholed as a national joke, he endured years of public ridicule, eventually retreating into seclusion to rediscover his worth. Today, at 44, he has silenced the skeptics, transforming from a cinematic caricature into a successful entrepreneur. Yuen proves a powerful truth: the man the world laughed at often gets the last laugh. His journey from an awkward barber to a man of substance is a masterclass in silent resilience. Then we have the real-life Grand Master, Chi-chung, as the tailor. He famously turned the heartbreak of losing his sister into the steel in his fists. At 83, he is still promoting Kung Fu in California with an energy that puts men half his age to shame. The alley's peace was eventually shattered by the ultimate villain, the Beast, played by Bruce Lee. One of the four dragons of Hong Kong, his tragedy was a career frozen for 20 years due to a harsh political ban. Kung Fu Hustle was his long-awaited redemption. At 78, he is still a warrior who refuses to fade away. But the heart of the alley lay in its hidden masters, starting with Dong Ji-hwa as the baker, Donut. A true Peking opera master, his explosive staff fighting was the result of brutal training since age 10. The price of that perfection? A lifetime of chronic pain. At 65, he now travels the world, preserving the very arts that defined his life. Following closely is Sing Yu in the role of the laborer, Coolie. A real-life Shaolin disciple, he once overcame a mysterious, debilitating illness that nearly ended his career. Through sheer willpower, he stood his ground and became a bright action star in hits like Ip Man and Shaolin. Today, at 47, he is transformed from an anonymous laborer into a powerhouse of action cinema in Shenzhen. Now a highly respected martial arts director, he remains dedicated to preserving the soul of authentic Shaolin Kung Fu on the big screen. Leading the chaos was the stylish yet deadly Brother Sum, played by Danny Chan. Despite his striking resemblance to Bruce Lee, he fought a secret battle with a condition that nearly paralyzed his career. At 50, he's now enjoying life in a rock band, keeping the spirit of martial arts alive in his own way. And then the shadows brought the zither assassins, played by Feng Hak-on and Ja Kung-kyasi. Feng Hak-on fought a brutal battle with cancer until his passing in 2016, while Ja Kung-kyasi struggled with being typecast as a villain for life. Together, they gave their souls to the dark side of cinema. Moving from the warriors to a face that brought beauty to the chaos, Huang Shengyi as the mute girl, Feng. She became an icon at 21, but her path was soon filled with legal battles and a high-profile divorce in early 2025. At 43, she is rewriting her story as a powerful CEO, turning her silence into a voice of authority. In the midst of darkness, there was loyalty. Lim Chi-chung, as Sing's sidekick Bone, once lost $20 million after a devastating business betrayal. Yet at 49, he stands tall, proving that resilience is the greatest kung fu of all. We also honor Lim Sweat, the unlucky vice boss. Rising from a humble crew member to a legend with over 200 roles, he sacrificed his health for the craft. At 61, he remains the most beloved character actor in Asia, a true testament to hard work. Finally, we must say a heavy goodbye to Yuen Cheung-yan, the mysterious beggar who sold us our childhood dreams. In a heartbreaking turn for the industry, he passed away peacefully on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2026. His departure marks the end of an era. He wasn't just an actor. He was the one who handed us the key to the hero's journey. Time may take away their youth, but the spirit they left in Kung Fu Hustle will live forever. Which of these 15 stories moved you the most? Does the recent passing of Yuen Cheung-yan feel like the end of a chapter in your own life? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Hollywood Legacies. We will see you in the next chapter.